Hello, everyone. My name is Nick Lawrence, and I am from New York. My interests include, but are not limited to, fitness and self development. And in the year of 2019, I set out to finish my first Ironman triathlon. And this was after a major knee injury that left me pretty much unable to unable to walk. Like it was really bad. And over the better part of like 2.5 years, I finally accomplished my goal in 2022 and finished my first Ironman triathlon. And since then, I've been continuing to train, continuing to try to push my limits, and pretty much teaching what I've been learning to other people, whether it's been mostly friends and it's been mostly for free lately, but also online, teaching everything that I know to help beginner triathletes do their first Ironman. Career-wise, I've been an electrical engineer and project manager for the better part of 8 years. And before that, while I was in school, I sailed around the world for like 3 times, once each year while I was in school for summer, as an engineer on a ship, which that was definitely a life-changing and eye-opening experience that left me wanting to travel more and see more of the world, which kind of brings us to why we're here. Having a good salary is great and everything, but I've always felt this like deep desire to want to build something more and build something that would lead to a life with more financial freedom, time freedom, um, locational freedom. Because right now, like I make a really good salary, but I work probably anywhere from like 60 to 80 hours a week during the week, and then I have everything else that I do on like the weekends, all my other life responsibilities, on top of wanting to build something which takes away from other free time. So in my mind, like the only true path outside of this trajectory that I'm on to continue up into, higher and higher levels in my career, which would be pretty much locking me in at like 70, 80-hour weeks for the rest of my life, is to build something online that I can grow and develop in a way that allows me to design it around the type of life that I want. And, at the end of the day, I wrote like a little something to prepare for this introduction, but at the end of the day, that's really why I'm here um, to learn how to build and design my online business through a personal brand and have that grow year over year so that it could sustain my lifestyle and then also continue on to bigger and better things, because obviously this is a career. This isn't like something you're only going to do for 1 to 2 years and then drop it. But back to this. 1 year from now, my goal is to build an online business that has steady positive cash flow. I'm not looking for, you know, a whole 4 month string of 10K months after just the 1 year, although I'd be happy with that. But my goal, my real goal, is just to start to develop something with the solid foundation that is clearly on path for a good trajectory and positive cash flow, with a reach goal of the next year, to surprise myself, of hitting a first 10K month in only the online business. I'd also like to figure out, or I'm sure I'm going to learn that in this course, but have a system in place to run this business and create the content that I need to create, and hire whoever I need to hire from the earnings of the business. I'm not going to be pulling out of pocket too much. That's really the whole goal. Um, Create a system that continually generates new content, continually services clients, does all this without taking all of my time that I'm clearly short on because of my career. And then the third goal, or the two-part reason of why I joined Time to Build, is clearly being a complete beginner to this online business space and content creation space. I'm learning a lot of information, and I'm seeing enough where I can kind of see the map of how this internet marketing business goes and what people do and why people post the things that they post and how people sequence their funnels. And I have a lot of information that I've accumulated over the past 2 years. But what I need now, I think, is the experience to follow, and that's Tom. That's who I'm trusting to guide and teach the path to building this thing online. So by me joining Time to Build, I'm taking deliberate steps towards building my dream business or dream personal brand. Um, and the flip side commitment to that is I'm going to do everything, literally everything that this program says to do and advises to do, because obviously you could have, or I could have just posted what I wrote as my introduction post, but even though I'm not the best on video yet, doing a video was what was recommended and what was requested, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to really give this my all and follow verbatim everything I need to do to get the job done. The second part of that is there's a whole community of you all who are, I've been reading some of your introduction posts, absolute studs, and seem to be doing great with your online business so far, and you're here to push even further. So um, I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to be, you know, pulling inspiration from all of you too, and all of your wins and everything that you're all doing. And, just looking forward to connecting with you as like-minded people striving for similar goals. So that's pretty much the run-up. If I could say, an additional point that wasn't on the introduction post list of questions that you could address, um, my biggest mental hurdle or mental hang-up here on the whole personal brand side of things is obviously my initial reaction or initial path that I'm choosing to walk down is to build a business based around my passion, which is Ironman triathlon. But I'm also a licensed engineer, a skilled project manager, whatever else, have multiple dimensions to what I know how to do and what I do. And I'm not too positive on the right direction as far as how to most effectively build the personal brand and what that even means. So, what it means to build something that can incorporate all of those things while still managing to be a recognizable presence or um, profit online. So that's one thing that I'm struggling with and trying to really learn and get clarity on through this program. But that's enough talking. I'm sure not many of you are going to listen to the whole 10 minutes, but look forward to working with all of you and looking forward to cohort 9. See y'all in class.